The story is set on Manor Farm, where the animals are poorly treated by the often drunk and neglectful farmer, Mr. Jones. Inspired by a vision of a society without human oppression, the animals dream of a rebellion. The farm is characterized by deterioration, with Mr. Jones often failing to feed the animals properly. This mistreatment creates a sense of urgency and desire for change among the animals. An elderly and respected boar named Old Major gives a rousing speech to the other animals, encouraging them to overthrow the humans and establish a society where all animals are equal. He introduces the concept of animalism. Old Major's speech is filled with ideals of freedom and equality, and he warns the animals of the dangers of becoming like their oppressors. His vision sets the ideological foundation for the future rebellion. Following Old Major's death, the animals, led by the pigs, Snowball, and Napoleon, successfully revolt against Mr. Jones and take over the farm. They rename it Animal Farm and establish the 7 commandments of animalism, with the key principle that all animals are equal. The rebellion is swift and relatively bloodless, symbolizing the initial optimism and unity among the animals. The 7 commandments are painted on the barn along with the motto, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, as a constant reminder of their shared principles. The 7 commandments being: whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Whatever goes upon 4 legs, or has wings, is a friend. No animal shall wear clothes. No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal shall kill any other animal. All animals are equal. The animals work hard to improve the farm's productivity. The pigs take on leadership roles due to their intelligence, and Snowball and Napoleon emerge as prominent leaders. There is a period of prosperity and hope as the animals see the fruits of their collective labor. The sense of camaraderie and equality initially envisioned by Old Major seems within reach. Snowball proposes building a windmill to generate electricity and improve the animals' quality of life. Napoleon opposes the idea at first, leading to heated debates. Eventually, Napoleon uses force to expel Snowball from the farm, taking control of the leadership. The windmill becomes a symbol of progress and innovation, but also of the growing power struggle between Snowball and Napoleon. Napoleon understands the windmill's opportunity to further consolidate his leadership and authority over the other animals. Snowball's expulsion marks the beginning of Napoleon's authoritarian rule. Napoleon the pig becomes the sole leader and begins to consolidate power. He employs a group of loyal attack dogs to enforce his rules and uses propaganda to control the other animals. Squealer, a pig, becomes Napoleon's spokesperson. Napoleon's regime quickly becomes oppressive, with dissent brutally suppressed by his trained dogs. Squealer's persuasive speeches manipulate the animals into believing that Napoleon's decisions are always in their best interest. The pigs start to alter the 7 commandments to justify their increasingly privileged behavior. The animals notice these changes but are too intimidated or confused to protest. Each alteration of the commandments erodes the original ideals of animalism, creating a culture of deceit and fear. The animals' inability to challenge the pigs' authority highlights their growing helplessness. Under Napoleon's leadership, the animals work harder than ever, but their living conditions deteriorate. The pigs, however, continue to enjoy better food and living quarters. The stark contrast between the pigs' luxurious lifestyle and the other animals' suffering mirrors the inequalities that existed under human rule. The animals' dreams of equality are replaced by a harsh reality of exploitation. Despite initial progress, the windmill is destroyed in a storm. Napoleon blames Snowball, now labeled a traitor, to further consolidate his power and divert attention from his failures. The destruction of the windmill represents the collapse of the animal's hopes and hard work. By scapegoating Snowball, Napoleon deflects criticism, and strengthens his control over the farm. Napoleon begins to engage in trade with neighboring human farms, betraying the original principles of animalism. The pigs start adopting human behaviors, such as drinking alcohol and sleeping in beds. These actions signify the pigs' complete abandonment of their revolutionary ideals. The trade with humans symbolizes the corrupting influence of power and the blurring of the lines between oppressor and oppressed. Boxer, a loyal and hard-working horse, becomes injured and unable to work. Instead of retiring him, Napoleon sells Boxer to a glue factory, betraying the animal's trust. The pigs use the money to buy whiskey. Boxer's fate is a poignant example of the betrayal of the working class by those in power. His blind loyalty and tragic end highlight the exploitation and cruelty at the heart of Napoleon's regime. The pigs continue to indulge in luxuries and increasingly resemble humans. They walk on two legs and wear clothes, further distancing themselves from the other animals. The transformation of the pigs into human-like figures symbolizes the complete moral degradation of the leadership. The other animals' disillusionment grows as they realize that their new rulers are no different from their old ones. The 7 commandments are reduced to a single phrase: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The pigs hold a dinner party with human farmers, celebrating their mutual exploitation of the other animals. This final commandment epitomizes the hypocrisy and corruption of Napoleon's regime. The dinner party marks the ultimate betrayal of the revolution's ideals, as the pigs fully embrace the behaviors of their former oppressors. The other animals, watching the pigs and humans through a window, realize they can no longer distinguish between the two groups. The pigs have completely abandoned the principles of animalism. This realization underscores the complete failure of the rebellion, and the tragic cycle of oppression. The animals' recognition of their plight reflects Orwell's critique of totalitarian regimes and the betrayal of revolutionary ideals. Animal Farm ends with the farm under the totalitarian rule of Napoleon and the pigs. The novel serves as an allegory for the Russian Revolution and the rise of Stalinism, exploring themes of power, corruption, and betrayal. Through its satirical portrayal of the revolution's descent into tyranny, Animal Farm offers a powerful warning about the dangers of unchecked political power and the ease with which ideals can be corrupted. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you now have a richer understanding of the book. If you are interested in learning more about the symbolic themes of Animal Farm, check the comments in the video description.